lovely Libra. This is your reading for full moon in Capricorn, happening right now. You know, it's such a big full moon, literally, that it seems to be kind of resonating, moving as we move through the week. It's still pretty big right now. It's giving us the ability, possibly Libra, for you to review, levels of what is a good balance for you at this current time. I mean, are you feeling balanced, or have you been out of balance? That's the question I would ask, I suppose, because we've got Justice and the Hermit coming out. We'll talk about this more. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The storyline, general storyline, it can only be there on this platform. But thanks for tuning in. So let's just see. We clarify with a couple of other decks. I'm in a different place at the moment. I'm visiting top of the South Island with a friend at a friend's house, and it's beautiful out in the country. Beautiful. So good skies here. Let's see. So I've got the Hermit, and the Hermit is really shining his own little lantern into those dark spaces. I think it's easier at the moment. Maybe it's easier for you, Libra, to see what is potentially a new way of moving forward. Let's get another card. They're quite stubborn. Just get another card. Got the Ten of Discs, wonderful card. We've got family and friends and all of that wealth on that level. And the Knight of Wands, fire of fire, very reactionary. There may well be a Libra out there that's had a sort of family get together. I know what in America, 4th of July, isn't it? Big celebrations there. Families getting together, all that sort of thing. And having and just having things always coming up, don't they? Like issues possibly, or dynamics between family and all of that. We see here, excuse me, Libra, a new level of balance, though. You're embarking on this. Look, Justice to me is all about natural law, which is all about balance. We seek holism, don't we? We seek that all the time because we really, with a bit of self-awareness, we know when we are out of balance. There might be a few things happening in your world at the moment that, stresses and anxieties, like moving house, or could be anything like that. You have to retreat a little bit like the Hermit. Kind of look at reasons, maybe, why we get, I don't want to use the word, but I will, why we get triggered. We're reacting to things of the past in this current time that don't belong here. Things like that, So the Ten of Discs is a beautiful card. We are surrounded by family, by friends, the wealth of those connections, the content of generational inheritance. Knight of Wands, reactionary. So let's go through and clarify, Libra. We're looking at Justice. We have the Eight of Discs, working hard, perfecting something and wanting to actually put it out there in the world so it's received in the best possible way, I guess. These little flowers are really protected here by the foliage. Interesting. Let's get another card for that. And Justice being natural law. We can work hard at something and it never comes to anything. I mean, we've all experienced that. And then other things just seem to, it doesn't mean that, just because we do this thing, it's going to come to fruition. You know what I mean? There's something here that's overriding that. It's within you. It's about your internal balance. Maybe having to retrieve certain things from the past, clear out a little bit of backlog up here in the old psychology department. With that 8 of discs, we've got the Hanged Man. So this is really a time to lessen any kind of triggers, any overstimulation, because there's a need, there's a reason, for the Hanged Man, because there's a shift in perspective when this Hanged Man, woman, comes down. There's a butterfly instead of a caterpillar. There's a change that's occurred. Shining the light with the Hermit, and that really blew out. That was a Knight of Cups. And an Ace of Wands. We're looking at the Hermit. Hermit's journey can be a lonely journey. Well, it sort of is a lonely journey, you know. We discover new things along the way. There could be a particular situation here where it would do you well to accept an emotional offering here. It's as if a Libra that swallows their pride to accept an emotional gift, an emotional offering, because what follows on from that is this Ace of creativity, vitality, basically life force. It's giving you an invigoration of enthusiasm within your own life. So look for any opportunities where you are being offered something here by a Knight of Cups, an emotional cup. 10 of discs for Libra, please. 10 of discs for Libra. There's always family stuff, family values and loyalties. Sometimes they shift, sometimes they don't, you know. As I said, sometimes they don't. The foundation, the 10 of discs is the root chakra, foundation from where we come from. Our basic survival skills are in this card. We get the Tower. Tower being about, you know, new information coming through, definitely, and new insights. We've got the Hanged Man here, new perspectives. We've got the Hermit. Seeing what's right in there, deep. Maybe exorcising it a little bit, you know what I mean? We have a potential to rebuild here, to take what we take from this Tower moment. To me, you know, in the Thoth deck, you know, it's like the Eye of Shiva, I think. Eye of Horus, Eye of Shiva. Insight into where we come from in order to have insight into where we're going. We get the Knight of Wands twice. There's a compulsion here, but it may well be quite necessary, or an impulsive reactionary situation that works within your favour or not. Let's just get one more card for that for Libra, please. No, this it's not. It's something you need to let go of, is that impulsive kind of thing. I do see a Libra, I mean, it sounds quite specific, but who's dealing with family, oppression, Thoth deck, oppression, 10 of Wands. We get to the end of the line here. It's a 10. In some ways, we've got to the end of the line there too. It's a 10. It's seen in Malkut, in the material world. All that is going on for you in your world currently. There's a shift and a change in that. And there's been a burden in that needs to be released in whatever way that is. So it could be that sort of friction within family group or your tribe, it could be community. This need, Libra, to temper, I do feel. That Knight of Wands. Sometimes we ask ourselves, is the enemy, we see an enemy somewhere, which would describe, the Princess of Swords. We see an enemy somewhere. Is it within ourselves or is it out here? I guess these are the questions we ask. So we're looking at that Knight of Wands twice. Fire of fire, needs fuel for that, needs the drama, needs the reactionary response to everything. We've got the Five of Cups, shift in perspective again, seeing things in a different way. Maybe putting the forensic eyeglass upon ourselves, actually, Libra. When we've got the Devil here, we see thought forms, self-created thought forms, dependencies, addictions, habits. Some of those may well be good. Some might be holding us back and actually facilitating the continuation of a burden. So Libra, it's very interesting here. Let's get a Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. Just to give us an overview, we've got here, this is about always a balancing act, isn't it, Libra? We have unity, holism, a togetherness, this whole beautiful orb of light that's going to move upward and turn into something else, divide itself, turn into something else again. A form comes from that, but it is unity. It's all about wholeness. And the Singer of Connection, having a really firm idea about our individual selves and where we stand and what we're all about, but also from that position having very strong connections with people. There's something about this, about connecting, about being a lone orb in the world, you know what I mean? We've got more growth to do. It's a very interesting reading, Libra. On that note, take good care. Thank you for joining me, and do comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that. It really helps to keep this channel going. On that note, have a little moon bath, and we'll see you next time for the new moon in Cancer. Ka kite, bye.